Hi everyone, welcome back to Liberty Park Music. Today we'll be checking out how to do your hammer-ons and pull-off techniques, which are two very important articulation techniques. So again, as usual, if you have any questions throughout this lesson, please feel free to reach out to us and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyways, let's jump right into the lesson. Alright, let's check out our hammer-ons first. So for the hammer-on, we're going to try to play the 3rd string, open string, and we're going to hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So we're going to use our index finger as well. So pretty much the way to do a hammer-on is you want to very quickly connect the string, the vibrating string, to the fret wire. So you do that by quickly hammering down your index finger to the fretboard. As I mentioned, the goal is to get the vibrating string to contact the fret wire as quickly as possible, so that's why you have to do it very fast. If you do it very slowly, there won't be any sound, because the moment your finger touches the string, it's gonna kind of mute the string and reduce the vibration in the string. That's why you have to be quite fast with your hammer-on. Now, just because you have to do it fast, that doesn't mean that you have to press very hard. You don't really have to hammer and smash your finger into the fretboard. You just have to quickly create that contact between the string and the fret wire. And of course, as usual, try to hammer on near the fret wire. So if you keep your finger near the fret wire, you can use a lot less force to get the string to vibrate. Yeah, as I mentioned just now, if you face some issues with getting the hammer-on to sound out, it's most likely because you're hammering on too slowly, which is causing the string to mute before you can even contact the vibrating string to the fret wire. So always remember, it's a fast movement, just hammering on down like that. Alright, once you're done with playing the open string and then hammering on to the 2nd fret with your index finger, try to play, for example, play the 2nd fret, then hammer on the 3rd fret with your middle finger, or 4th fret with your ring finger, or even maybe even the 5th fret with your pinky. So this is what it should sound like. I'm going to hammer on from my index finger to my middle finger, to my ring finger now, and to my pinky now. Yeah. So when you do this, you want to try to get the sound of the hammer-on note to be as loud as possible. So it's not going to be at the same volume as the original note, but you can get pretty close. So try to get close in terms of volume when you do your hammer-ons. Now let's check out the pull-offs. So I'm going to pull off from the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and I'm going to pull off to the open string. I'm again going to use my index finger for this pull-off first, but you can always use your other fingers as well. Alright, so let's check out what it looks like first. So I'm going to play 3rd string, pull off. Now I want you to notice that when I do my pull-offs, I'm not just simply lifting my finger off. A pull-off is a lot more like a flick. You want to flick your finger down this way. See, even without picking the string, I can just do a pull-off and get the string to sound. So once again, play the string, pull off. Pull off by flicking it downwards. And it's the same for any other finger. If I use my middle finger, same thing. Ring finger, same thing. Pinky as well, same thing. Now imagine, one way to help you with your pull-offs is imagine that when you do your pull-off, your finger is like a pick, and you're picking the string from this point onwards. Now let's try out with maybe 2 different fingers at once. So I'm going to pull off from my middle finger to my index finger. So I'm going to pull off from the 3rd fret to the 2nd fret. See, same thing, my middle finger, I flick down this way. I'm going to go from my ring finger to my index finger now. Same thing. And now my pinky to my index finger. Many of you are going to find that the pulling off from the pinky is going to be a bit tricky, but just practice a bit and you'll get it in no time. Now, if if you find that the sound is too soft, most likely what you're doing is you're not moving this way enough. You are probably just lifting your finger off, and that's not the way you want to do it. You want to flick the string as if your finger is a pick. Flick the string like that. And that's all for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found it useful. And again, if you have any questions about any of the sections in this lesson, you can always just reach out to us and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyways, I hope to see you in the next video lesson.